Today I have a cool one for you. It's a little tip that I thought I'd share with you because this is a very small tip, but something that helped me an awful lot in my driving. I'm in no way a professional driver or an alien or a super fast or anything like that, but this is a tip that was taught to me by Marion from Get Good Racing. I'll leave a link down below, or you probably already know him. So check him out. He's a coach. Has a cool course, and he also posts some killer content, track guides and tips, tricks, tutorials, all that stuff. But I had a session with him and he taught me this. He spotted it, first of all. He identified it, and that was the one thing that was differentiating our braking, because our braking looked the same. He was even impressed with some sort of braking techniques I was doing, let's say in Suzuka, where I was on the brake and off the brake, and my trail actually looked like this, but his also looked like that. The problem was the entry speed, and the actual result wasn't fast. Don't know why. I didn't know at the time. So we looked at a few other corners and he identified it down to my shifting. And he says, if you look here, I'm shifting way earlier than you. He says, like, by the time I'm halfway through my shifting, you haven't even begun shifting while you're braking. So I'm going to exaggerate it here for you, and then hopefully you can take it and bring it elsewhere. And the whole purpose of this is to utilize the maximum engine braking that the car has to offer to slow you down. Because if you're using the maximum engine braking, you can start to firstly brake later, go faster. The car will be more stable while you're turning because all your shifting will be done. Secondly, it'll make you more consistent, because that's one thing before I learned this tip, and this is like a month and a half or 2 months ago, and I'm still trying to perfect it. But before, there was too many variables in a corner as to why I wouldn't be that consistent. And being able to flick away one of those variables, such as, the inconsistent braking or downshifting, as I was saying, that's a huge help to be able to try and get a consistent entry into a corner. So I'm going to reset this. We have the custom sector best, and I'm going to show you, let's say, a poor example of what I was doing and what some of you guys may be doing. So I'm going to brake here at the 150. I'm going to shift in and turn in. Now that was pretty slow, so we're going to go again. We're going to move our brakes in a bit, and then we'll see what we can do with using late shifting. So let's start, let's say, from the 120. Okay, we'll do it one more time. We'll move in. I think we can do the 110. And again, the reason I was doing late shifting, because it sounded smoother, so I thought it was faster. So for me, that sounds smooth, so it sounds fast. And I think that by coming in now, when it's raining and stuff, yeah, you can manipulate the gear shifts like that. But when you're not maxing out the engine braking, like as Marion told me, you need to have your engine sounding like a machine gun. Your hand needs to be shifting faster than the shifts can come. It has over shift protection, so there is protection. You're not going to blow your engine in these cars. So I'll show you an example of something that I'm trying to work on, and we'll see if it improves the time from a more relaxed kind of downshifting. So again, I brake too early, because now I know with my correct downshifting, I can brake later. So now I'm going to try, let's say, the 100 or the 90. And as you can see, the car has a lot more control, and I'll try and even push it more. So let's go to the 90 and really hammer down. As soon as I'm available to get the downshift, I'll take it. So again, came in a little bit hot into the corner, but we're flicking tenths. We are flicking tenths away from a corner entry, and that's just on one corner. This also ties into, let's say, a bonus tip, but I'm just going to keep this video at just one thing. Think about your downshifts. Just think about it. Be aware of it. Be aware of what they're doing. Be aware of, do you want to do it late? Do you want to do it ASAP? In formula cars, in the dry, in general, you want to do it ASAP, because your competition will be. This tied into that was the root cause, as Marion told me from Get Good Racing. That was the root cause of why I had so much oversteer and instability coming out of a corner, because I'm trying to go at his speed, not realizing that he's able to get rid of a lot of speed very quickly and get on the power much sooner, because he can turn the car more, way before I can. And the root cause of this that I identified then, I'm not being aggressive enough when I'm driving. I'm being too relaxed. I'm just bop, 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 bop. It's not fast enough. It's not aggressive enough, where I'm just, bum, 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 bum. My competition is just being brutal, and I need more brutality with my driving. I need to have the car more on the edge. I need to have it on the edge in braking, you know, maximizing the engine braking to slow down the car. Because if you don't do it, your competition is. So a short video, but a simple one at that. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like. Let me know if you've ever thought of any other little tips and tricks, because ideally we can share them all. And if you want to join the Discord, because we share tips like this all the time, you know, we're average. Some of us are just new, some of us are above average, some of us are aliens, and we're all just trying to share tips that we have so we can all become better racers and have a better time. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it. I know if it helped me, and I've been sim racing for 2 or 3 years, it'll definitely help some of you guys, 100%. Hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. Think about your engine braking. Maximize it. Shift as fast as your car will allow you to when you're braking in a straight line, obviously. Obviously, when you're turning and stuff like that, the way you change gears and distribute the weight. But in general, for straight line braking, dumping off your speed, fire through those gears like a machine gun. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Peace out.